When it comes to domestic violence, our little country has a shameful record. 41 people were killed last year, 16 of them children. There are many organisations working tirelessly to stop domestic violence, and one of those is called Shine. And Shine's just got a big funding boost. This year's iconic Christmas Kiwi album will see all proceeds go its way. Now, to ratchet up some sales, it's got some rather famous Kiwis lending their voices. Miki Narangi Forbes reports.
You could probably go, hey, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say, it doesn't matter anyway, all I need is sunshine.
Then they put the two worst singers in our rugby teams.
What's it sounding like out there in the control room?
There's one good singer in there, and it ain't us two, so...
Definitely not you.
I don't care what you say, it doesn't matter anyway, all I need.
When it comes to charity, Te Alata and So'oialo will do anything for a worthy cause.
So we're fundraising for an organisation called Shine, Safer Homes in New Zealand every day.
Loretta West knows all about dysfunctional homes.
It's true. It's totally true.
She's adding her voice to this year's Kiwi Christmas CD too.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty nervous, to be honest, just because it's something that's totally out of my comfort zone, and I just don't consider myself a singer.
The charity Shine cares for 150 families affected by domestic violence. They're hoping the proceeds raised by the CD will give them the funds to help many more.
Most of them are women, although there have been some men in this pilot, have almost got to the stage where they've given up hope, because the kinds of offenders who have been their former partners are obsessive and they will not let them go.
What is your problem?
Between 2007 and 2008, police reported nearly 90,000 cases of domestic violence. Many of those victims are living lives running and hiding from violent offenders. So, Liz, if I was one of your high-risk families? But this pilot program has victims instead staying put inside their own homes. First job Shine does is physically fortify their homes.
We could replace them with solid doors. Other things I would suggest would be stronger bolts at the top and the bottom there, and also the lock on that door is not a particularly strong lock. I would change that for a deadlock.
There's around $4,000 for each home, a small cost compared to what it costs the taxpayer each time someone is killed by a violent offender. Treasury estimates the cost of each death at $3.9 million, putting last year's bill at $160 million.
We have a personal monitored alarm available, which gives people virtually a direct link to the Police 111 Communication Centre. The police respond very quickly to those activations.
Minutes?
Less than 5 minutes.
Since it started 4 years ago, not one of its clients has been killed, and they're reporting a reduction in violence. I guess letters?
Oh, definitely. I'd be strongly encouraging the person to have that stored away somewhere. Locked up.
So no one can use it.
And remove things like hammers from hanging around outside and axes.
The charity has its own profile of who's at risk. Most are Pākehā women, but followed closely by Māori and Pacific Islanders. Predominantly between 20 and 50 years old, and 75% of the offenders are ex-partners. 80% equally live in state housing and private rentals, and around 20% own their own homes.
This country has a huge prevalence, so it's a giant problem.
No problem for Antonia Prebble though, once she's warmed up. And with the nerves out of the way, our celebs feel pretty good about themselves.
Yeah, it was amazing. Everyone here was incredibly supportive.
Plus, there's the sound studio.
And when you smile, it makes me happy. And when you talk, it makes me laugh.
The album is out in a month and there's plenty more voices to look forward to as well.
The Feelers have got their own individual special spin on Jingle Bells.
And we head off to Sydney in a couple of days to record Sharon O'Neill and Dragon, which we think is a really special combination to have in.